Welcome back to Tomb and Tomb Cryptmaster. I'm playing a solitaire game with one adventuring party. We're all set to go. We're all ready to enter the tomb. And so movement has basically no effect in this game because there's only one player, me, with my adventuring party. So I am just going to begin right off the bat. Here we go. This is representing the adventuring party. And I am just going to head up here to start the game. We will go into something easy. It is a one-card crypt. So bang, here we go, and we see what we get. And ooh, we're right into I believe, a pretty nasty fight with an iron golem. And he has lots of attack dice. That is nasty. It says remove 2 successes from every combat action that targets iron golem. So not only, so every time you hit him, he shrugs off 2 hits. So that, wow, this could get ugly pretty quick. But anyway, he has 6 hit points. He is worth 8 experience. That's pretty good. So I'm going to set this up on the side here, get the dice all ready to roll, take a look at our adventuring party, and see if we can take down the iron golem for 8 experience points. So let me get set up here. Okay, so getting set up here. Now the order, the sequence that things happen, there's a couple of things that the cards will basically dictate when it happens. So this charm spell, as you can see on the text, says when monster cards are revealed. Well, that's right now. However, it's a pretty useless spell because I'd have to make a magic roll and equal or exceed the experience value of the monster. Well, as you can see, this monster is an XP value of 8. And my wizard, her magic ability is just 1 green dice, 2 blue, 1 red. So even if she rolled successes on every die, that's only 4, not even close to charming the iron golem. And I don't have any characters that allow us to fight first. The only ability on the character is that we get to choose the order in which the monsters attack us. So that is, yes, that's the wizard's ability. When in combat, you choose the order that the monsters attack, instead of the solo rules, which means the highest XP monster attacks first. So unfortunately, we go into that crypt, we disturb the iron golem, who's not a happy fellow. Although he does have a bit of a grin there. But anyway, we go into that crypt, and he is going to try to pummel us into dust, which probably will happen. Oh, and just to take a look at his attack dice, he gets 4 green, 4 blue, 3 red, and we have to decide who's going to take the wounds, who's going to defend against the iron golem, and that's a bit of a rough choice. Wow. I think we're going to have our cleric step up and try to deal with the blows from the iron golem. So Garth Drac, I believe, may be pounded into paste. He only has 3 hit points. So if the golem gets 3 or more successes on his roll, then our little cleric will be crushed. Now, okay, anyway, so here is the pool of dice that the iron golem is rolling. And as you can see, that's a lot. All right, let's hope we get very few successes so we can run away and not have to deal with this guy right now until we get some fighters. And I see 1, 2, 3, we have 4 successes. So Garth, defending against the iron golem, is pounded into the floor of the crypt and is removed from the game. So that is the end of that. Goodbye, Garth. Now, it would be our turn to go, which it is, because you alternate between monsters and the adventuring characters. But I think on my turn right now, there's no way, because I have to remove 2 successes every time we attack to beat this guy. So we are just going to flee like little chickens back to the inn where we will then recruit another character. So away we run like little kids back to the inn. Maybe we'll recruit a fighter, and we may need to get some more cards as well before we head back in. That was a nasty first crypt to run into on only a 1-card crypt. All right, let's head to the inn and see what we can do there. Okay, so we've run all the way back to the inn, called Fleeing. And, okay, the Iron Golem killed our cleric. That's unfortunate. So, we're at the inn. As an action, we can recruit a character. So, we have a bunch left in the bag here. I randomly pull one out, and let's see who is going to join. Who is going to join us? That's good. I pulled out a fighter, Baron Fabrice. Fabrice? No, Fabrice. Okay, maybe he smells nice. I don't know. Anyway, again, cool art. Well, looks like a pretty tough fighter, so let's see what his abilities are. Well, not so great. 3 blue attack dice and 2 blue skill dice. And it says, Baron Fabrice does not count toward the maximum characters 5 in the adventuring party. Oh, that is cool. So what happens is he doesn't count towards our adventuring party character limit, which in the solo game is 4, so we get to recruit another one. Excellent. All right, we might have better luck when we head back into the tomb. And I think, well, and the Iron Golem went back to his crypt, went back to sleep. All right, the next one, another rogue. Boy, we have quite a group of thieves here. Lady Erin. And again, pretty cool artwork. And her abilities here. Wow, she has 3 blue attack, 3 blue skill, 3 blue magic, 3 blue holiness. All around, pretty decent character. And react. When you move to the tomb, draw an inn card. So every time we leave the inn and move into the tomb, we draw an inn card. Cool. That's excellent. All right, now we have 5 adventurers in our party. Thanks to the fighter's special ability, the Baron. All right, now one thing I forgot to mention is as an action, you can draw 2 cards from the inn. When you draw 2 cards from the inn in the solo version of the game, you must remove one of the adventuring characters from the game. I went into the crypt, or into that tomb and into the crypt with only the lockpicks on 1 character and 1 charm spell. So probably might be a good idea to take this time and get at least a couple more cards that might help us. So I'm going to pull 2 cards. I'm going to pull an item, and I'm going to pull another spell, because we have the wizard. So our spell is Backlash. And what do we have for Backlash? It says battle. So as a battle ability, it says roll magic. Inflict 3 wounds per success on 1 enemy. Inflict 1 wound per success on any friend. No friend may be given more wounds than it would take to kill him. Wow, that is pretty nasty. But that's a 1-shot. You have to tap the card, I believe, or use it up. But it's not discarded. This could be attached to the wizard, and that would be her attack. So that is a pretty powerful spell. And I picked an item card, and we have a halberd. And that is most likely going to help our fighter out. And it gives you 2 blue attack dice, and it says react before a monster attacks his character, inflict 1 wound on the monster. Oh, that is excellent. And I am going to attach that to our fighter right now. So he's going to be going in with that. So he's just going to do an auto wound before the monster attacks this character. So if I use him to defend, he automatically will do 1 wound to the monster. Well, I'm almost tempted now to go back to the crypt with the Iron Golem and see if we can take him. But I still don't think we have enough goodies. All right, and of course when I did that, I have to remove an adventurer from the game. And unfortunately, I just randomly picked out another fighter, which probably would have been good for us. Lady Bane, and she goes away. So what did we lose? Should she have some good stats? 3 blue attack, red, a green skill, bit of holiness. She may not suffer more than 2 wounds from each attack by a monster. Oh, that would have been so good going in against the golem. Anyway, away she goes, running out of characters quickly. All right, I think we're going to head back in for one more round and see if we can. I think we're going to stay away from the Iron Golem. We will try a different tomb. All right, let's head back in. Okay, here we are back at the tomb. Of course, having disturbed that iron golem and having had our cleric pounded into paste, I think we're going to avoid this tomb for the time being until we're really ramped up and ready to go. All right, so here we are. We're all double-handed sworded and ready to go. Wow, I think we're just going to do another one of the single card tombs and hope for better luck. So here we go. What do we have in the second tomb? Well, that's pretty excellent. In that tomb, there were no monsters, there were no traps, but there was the Bow of Far Sight. It's a treasure. And it's bow. This character ignores wounds inflicted by traps and acts before the first monster acts each round of combat. That is really, really good. Wow, now I am tempted to go over to that crypt. I'm going to... oh, and you can see here it's worth 8 experience. In the multiplayer game, you can either bank treasure cards immediately, or you can attach them to characters. In the solitaire game here that we're playing, the rules state that the treasures are not worth any experience. So I can't bank this and get experience at the end of the game. So, of course, the treasures need to just be attached to people to get their uses. So I'm going to attach this to the fighter. So now he has the halberd and he has the bow. So he not only is he going to do one, he gets to attack before the monsters attack. And that is a pretty awesome ability. So that might be the tide turner for going in to try to take out that iron golem. So let me think about that for a minute and see what we're going to do. Okay, and of course the one thing I did forget is Lady Erin's ability, which states when you move to the tomb, draw an in card, and I did not do that. So let's do that right now. I'm going to pull a tactics card and hope that it can help us. And we get alertness. It says react. After failing a trap, re-roll the attempt with one more die of each color in the appropriate attributes. Wow, we are totally ready for traps. Okay, so with that done, I think, yes indeed, we're going to just traipse right back to the iron golem. We have a little bit more firepower this time. We know all about him. He is nasty, but we get to attack first. Then we have to have someone defend. I hope we can take him. He only has 6 hit points. Let's get set up again. This time we have 5 adventurers going in to the crypt. The iron golem again disturbed by us and cracking his big iron knuckles. And let's get down to it. Okay, so here we are back in the silly tomb, and we're back in the crypt of the iron golem. Now, normally he would go first, but because this character ignores wounds inflicted by traps and acts before the first monster acts each combat round. So a combat round is going to be everybody going. So what's nice about the game is it doesn't, once the iron golem hits, all 5 of my adventurers are going to be able to attack before the iron golem gets to attack again. I didn't really explain that the last time, but it was just kind of pointless to try to beat down the iron golem last time because there was no way we could inflict enough damage to actually worry about it. However, this time, our fighter here, Baron Fabrice, gets to go first because he has that treasure bow. Now his attack dice, he has 3 blue attack dice, and the halberd gives him 2 more attack dice. So he has 5 blue attack dice. So that's his attack dice. He gets to go first. Normally the monster would. So away he goes. Let's see if he can do something here. And that's only 2 successes. And the iron golem's special ability is he ignores the first 2 successes. So that wasn't very good. Okay. Wow. That's kind of bad. All right. And now we need to have someone assigned who is going to defend against the iron golem this round. And unfortunately, wow. Let's take, we're going to take, no, we're not going to take our wizard because I want her. Wow, this is a hard choice. Well, I'm going to take Sakar. Now he has lockpicks on him. However, and his special ability was when, after monsters are revealed, attach a face-down treasure in the crypt to anyone in your party, but that did not come up yet. So he's going to defend. Now again, the Iron Golem gets 4 green dice. This is just painful. 4 blue, 3 red. Ouch. Here we go. And our lowly rogue only has 3 hit points. Can he survive? And the answer to that question is no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And our rogue is squished. Maybe I should not have gone back in here with the Iron Golem. It was probably a silly thing to do. All right, away goes the lockpicks. Away goes our rogue out of the game. All right, but now we have... this character's already gone first in the round. We have 3 more characters that can attack. This one, not much even point. She's not going to attack with attack dice, of course. She's going to use magic. So let's have her go first. And she is actually going to cast the spell Backlash. Because this is a really, really nice, nasty spell to cast. And it says, roll your magic. Inflict 3 wounds per success on 1 enemy. So that's pretty good. And it doesn't... notice how this says remove 2 successes from every combat action that targets Iron Golem. So I'm going to assume that when she's rolling magic, each success she rolls, because she's targeting him with the spell, is not going to work. So she's going to need 3 or 4 successes on this spell roll, and I'm going to attach the spell to the wizard to actually do any damage to the Iron Golem. That's how I'm reading it. I think that's how that's supposed to work. Now her magic ability, she gets 1 green, 2 blue, and 1 red. So let's hope for 3 or more successes. Not good odds, but we'll see what happens. And she gets 2 successes, which means they're cancelled. Remove 2 successes from every combat action that targets Iron Golem. And because that's a battle action, she can only use it once for this entire combat. So that spell has been used. She's not going to be able to use it again. And again, we're in trouble. So now we can... oh man, we can decide this person cannot do damage. Only has 2 dice. And we'll have the rogue attack with 3 blue. Only 1 success. So that's no damage. Boy, this Iron Golem is just pounding us. And for the last ability, we're just going to flee back, whole group, to the inn, and we'll recruit another character. Boy, the Iron Golem, he may be there right till the end of this game. Okay, so we're going to head back to the inn, get 1 more character, and I think that's going to wrap it up. Okay, so here we are, back at the inn, licking our wounds yet again. We lost another character. Wow, we're just... we're having bad shape. However, one of our actions is we can now add 1 more character to our party. So let's go ahead and pull a character out here and see who we get. We get Hammer. That sounds pretty good. And he is a cleric. All right, well, we don't have a cleric. And when you pull a cleric, and now that I think about it, I forgot to pull a prayer card when we had a cleric that got squished in the party. However, when you do pull a cleric, you are supposed to pull a prayer card as well. He has 4 blue attack, 1 green skill, 4 green holiness, and 3 blue holiness. And it says Hammer has +2 hit points and +4 red holiness if in a party with Axe. Axe is another character, of course. Free. Discard 1 character and 1 item. Find Axe in the pool and recruit him. Wow. So if this guy works alongside Axe, that is a pretty good combination. I may have to think about that. So he is joining our party, and with him comes a prayer card because he is a cleric. And this prayer is for the fallen. Well, we've got a bunch of them so far. And for the fallen reads, react at the end of your turn. If your party is at the inn and has fewer than 3 characters, immediately recruit up to 3 characters from the inn. Well, not applicable really to this game because we just recruit characters because it's a solo game, so I'm just going to dump it to the bottom of the deck. Too bad. His clerical ability was useless. And I'm going to rule right now, because I forgot to draw a prayer card for our last cleric. I will say that was the dead cleric's prayer card, so I'm going to draw another one for our new cleric. Not really cheating. Let's see what we get. Mass regeneration. Well, we might need that after that iron golem. It's a prayer. It's a battle. Roll holiness, and TN means target number. You need to have 4 successes. If successful, remove 2 wounds from each friend at the end of each combat round. Wow, that is a nice, powerful prayer. So that's much better. I will put that in my hand. So prayers and tactics and spells can be kept in hand until you're ready to play them. Okay, well, wow, we're not doing too good. That is the end of part 1. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Join me next time when we go back into the tomb and avoid the iron golem. All right, thanks for watching.